Hello, Merry Meet. So I thought I'll squeeze one more video in before I go. So this is my mother. And this is going to be Venefica's Occult Findings number 20. Round number. Well, let's get started because I have some stuff to show. And again, this is a collective haul over the various witchy items I've gotten over the last month or so. Let me start by a magazine. This is Witches and Pagans number issue 26. Some really interesting articles in here. I really like these magazines. First of all, they're very useful when I'm going on the train to my mother's, because sometimes concentrating about a book when there's people around and children screaming and dogs barking and chaos on the train can be somewhat distracting, but reading articles in a magazine usually works very well. And besides, these becomes collector's items. I mean, usually you can always find a book, but magazines are only published for so long, so I like to collect a few of them. So yeah, and then I have some divination decks. This one, I haven't taken it out of the shrink wrap yet because I just got it, and it is the Vanessa Tarot. I like this tin box. That is far more sturdy. It's the same type of box that Gummy Bear Tarot were in, and I like this handy size of it. So I'm thinking this will be a good purse tarot because I really can't go anywhere without my tarot, and it's as in a sturdy box and will be very handy just to slip into my purse. Then I have found one more of these. I think they're Chinese, could be Korean or Japanese manga themed tarot. And I've gotten this one, and it's an interesting one. It's the Cameron Tarot. And yeah, let me see who publishes this. The Vanessa Tarot is published by US Game Systems, and I don't know who publishes those manga tarot. This one is published by, I think it's Los Scarabeo. Yes, it is Los Scarabeo. This is a pornographic tarot. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Everybody's having sex. And this is the second edition because there were some people had a few problems with the first edition. Among other things, it was a few pedophilia images. And yeah, I have no interest in seeing that on the tarot cards. But yeah, it's a fun deck and the images are really beautiful. And I've cleaned it up for the second edition. And then I have gotten this one that I also haven't had time to check out yet. It's the Yoga Tarot. It just sounded so fun, so I sort of bought it on a whim. So yeah, that was the divination decks I've gotten. And I've gotten some pendulums. Yeah, I know I need to stop buying them, but I'm addicted to pendulums. And yes, one of my subscribers asked me if I could do a video just showing my entire pendulum collection, and I will do that. I don't know exactly when, but I'll do that. But let me show the ones I've gotten now. I've gotten this pendulum, and it has I'm not completely sure how the name of this seed is to be pronounced. Rakasha seed. This is a seed, and it's set in copper. It's a pretty good pendulum. I have just tried it out, and I've gotten this sparkly thingy with a stripe on it. It was really cheap, and I just thought it was cute with this black and white stripe pattern. And now for a pendulum, I just fell in love with it. When I saw it on Etsy, I just thought I has to have it. It has to have it. Give me. So yeah, it's this pendulum. it has a little spiral thingy on top. And these two pendulums, by the way, they have just little balls on top. You see, this one has little ball. My pendulum fell down. And this one has that little ball. Anyway, it's this spiral thingy up, but look at this. Look at it. It has a miniature rune set inside a bottle as the pendulum itself. I mean, I'm just crazy about miniatures. And look at that. It's tiny little rune set inside the pendulum. And yes, there are some problems with this. The chain is very thick and heavy, and the pendulum itself is fairly light. So I think it swings a bit strangely, but I can forgive it for just the. I mean, I went squee when I saw this. So yeah, the next two pendulums are two that I have made myself. I found some necklaces at the bottom of my drawer that I never use, and I thought, well, I'll make them into pendulums. One is this long one, plus this basket thing here that I just love the idea of making into pendulums. So I have this, here's a chain, and this is what I hold it in. So yeah. And put that there. And then I have this one. This was a purse decoration that I just took off and made into a pendulum for my ever-growing collection of dowsing tools. And then we have gotten two books. So, since there are a few of them, let me get started. I have Setting Spirits Free by Diana Palm. This is a book about basically how to send spirits into the light, how to help them cross over, and also how to clear out negative energy from a house. And it is published by Llewellyn. And when I do these hauls, please let me know if you would like any reviews of any of the books or divination decks I show, because I would be glad to do that. And I have a big book here. It's Clairvoyance for Psychic Empowerment. The Arts and Science of Clear Seeing. The Past the Illusions of Space and Time and Self-Deception. By Carl Llewellyn Verschake and Joe H. Late, PhD, and it's published by Llewellyn. And this is one freaking big book. It just sort of lots of psychic development things. You love it. I mean, the only thing better than a good book is a big good book. And then I have Tarot Rituals and You, The Power of Tarot Combined with the Power of Rituals by Bonnie Chevet. And it's by Schaefer. And it's basically, well, exactly what it says. Tarot rituals. How to use the tarot in everyday rituals, basically. And I think it can help me get the tarot even more into my daily life. And then I have Self-Healing with the Nadi Technique, a Holistic Way by Billy Roberts. Basically, I'm very interested in holistic health and that there is a connection between everything we do and our health and our minds and so on. And my mother is a holistic healer, so I think this will be a great read. I haven't read it yet though, and it's published by Llewellyn. And then I have The Alchemy of Sexual Energy Connecting to the Universe from Within by Mantak Shia, and it's published by Destiny Books. Basically, it is energy work and sex magic, which are good things. And then I have The Shaman's Toolkit, Ancient Tools for Shaping the Life and World You Want to Live in by Sandra Ingerman, and it's published by Weiser Books. Basically, it's a book about shamanic tools. Quite interesting. And then I have another huge book here. Golden Dawn Rituals and Commentaries by Pat Selensky. As you can see, it's quite big. And it's about Golden Dawn Rituals, the Venefica order, which I'm a member of, ritual magic, ceremonial magic, and all of that goodness. And it's published by the Venefica Order of the Golden Dawn. I'm with Amork, so they are a bit separate, but I share a lot of the same ideas. And I have The Rituals of Celebration, Honoring the Seasons of Life Through the Wheel of the Year by Jane Meredith. If you follow my channel, you have seen that for a while ago I was discussing with people on one of the collaborative channels about seasonal rituals and being a transhumanist. So yeah, I've taken a lot of their advice into consideration. So I've been studying a lot more about the seasonal celebrations of neo-pagan witchcraft. Therefore, I've been buying so many of those seasonal celebration books to get more perspectives so that I can develop my own system. And then I have Cartomancy with Leon, I'm sorry, pronunciations are horrible for me. Leon Ramand and the Tarot. Create meaning and get insight from the cards. Now, what this book is basically how to combine the Tarot and the Lenormand. I think that's how this be pronounced. Basically, it's another relatively famous divination deck, not as famous as the Tarot, but still pretty famous. This is basically how to combine them for a better reading. And I really like crossover systems. So, and of course, I have this one that I did a review of, Levelin's 2014 Witches Spell a Day Almanac. So yeah, I already spoke about that, and it's by Llewellyn, of course. This is also by Llewellyn, and the Rituals of Celebration is by Llewellyn. And then I have The Serpent of Wisdom and Other Essays on Western Occultism by Donald Tyson, and it's by Llewellyn. I like Llewellyn. It's just basically little articles. This book is a collection of articles about Western occultism, and it's a pretty good read. And then for the final item this time, Origins of the Tarot, Cosmic Evolution and the Principles of Immortality by Dai Leon. And it's also a pretty big book. I got it relatively cheap second hand. And it has a bit of a scuffing here and a mark here, but other than that, it's in pretty good condition. And I get it for under a third of the normal price. I'll take a mark and a scuff. So yeah, it's a big book about, I haven't read it yet because I just got it. And as far as I know, it's about basically the origins and history of the tarot, both in fact and what legends say about it. So yeah, that was my haul of various witchy items for this time. Like I said in my last video, I will try to upload some videos when I'm visiting my mother, but it's been a bit difficult with her internet connection. But I'll try. If not, then I'll see you when I come back. Have a great day, and blessed be.